morning. It's about 9:03 on today's Monday, June 16th. We'll stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, welcome. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bledsoe?
Here.
Miss Riggin?
Present.
Mr. King?
He had a family emergency, so he won't be.
Okay. And Miss Sean Neal? Present. Judy Rust? Present.
Okay, I don't believe we have a public hearing today, so on the minutes, I did notice that we just had one little error that needs to be corrected, that we were asked to help with the purchase, and we were not asked to help
That was for the VA.
the
ambulance.
VA ambulance.
Okay.
With that amendment, I'll move for approval.
Okay, I'll second that. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, any presentations today?
Sherry, you might have to speak up loud.
Okay, any presentations today? Okay, we have the med bill, the ESO Solutions. Mr. Rogers, please. Morning.
Good morning, Jason Rogers, Director of Delaware County EMS. What I have before you is the med bill contract for billing services. This particular billing service is located in Indianapolis, so we're pleased to have them a billing service that's that close to us. Second of all, we're going to save over 1% of our current billing contract. So we're going from a rate of 5.9 per collections to about 3.95. So we're going to save some money, and that'll in turn look like real dollars back into the general fund. So with this change, we're actually creating some more revenue for ourselves, as well making ourselves, in cooperation with the ESO contract, compliant to the State Trauma Registry and Indiana Department of Homeland Security's Emergency Medical Service reporting systems. So basically in the upgrade, we're making these changes to be able to be compliant with the state, as well as decrease the amount we pay out for billing.
Well, while you're there, Jason, these next two, the ESO subscription is a software. I think you pretty much covered that.
Yeah, the ESO was actually presented to me by committee. The paramedics got together and looked through several different report writing systems that are, if you will, new and improved from what we are currently using. The Firehouse system that we use now, we were told at this year's Fire Instructors Conference is not going to be upgradable, is what the information that was passed on to me. So we're definitely looking at something that is going to apply to not only us, but make us compliant with the report writing and make that easier on our staff. So there's a law that was put into effect 2 years ago with the Indiana Trauma Registry that has to do with particular calls that you take, and currently we have to manually go in and search those out. Through the ESO solution, it's a checkbox when the report's done, and it is automatically sent. The billing company has direct access to our run reports, and they'll get the billing started within 24 hours. Currently what we do is 48 hours after the fact, we're sending images of our Firehouse reports to the billing company. So we're going to speed that process up by at least 24 hours and get those bills turned in. So for us, I think the billing aspect of it is that as you get certain types of calls billed in, for example, car accidents where auto insurance is coming into play, it speeds that process up. So your time to bill is to receiving those monies is going to be increased just by the fact that they process those much more quickly.
Okay. So what I'll do is go ahead and make a recommendation that move for approval of the med bill ESO solution, the ESO subscription agreement, and the ESO subscription agreement with med bill.
Okay, I'll second that.
There's a just so I am clear, there's a $15,000 yearly and annual fee with that. that is going to be paid by MedBill because they are what they call a platinum partner with the report writing systems. It makes their job, the whole process is they've come together and said, look, we can make your billing and report writing easier. So these two corporations have come together and said, if you work with us, make our lives easier on the billing aspect side through that software, then they're going to pick up that yearly fee for us. So that's a huge benefit for us. We currently do pay a user fee for Firehouse, and that comes out of Jim Fluke's budget. So we'll be able to alleviate that with him.
And so this will also help cut down the paperwork that, I remember the night that I rode with the young men and we had to drop off stacks of paper to the hospital.
Yes, so this will, it will cut out a lot of things. Right now, we're a semi-paperless system. The ePCR, which is the electronic patient care report, is all typed into the computer. However, the HIPAA law that you have to sign that your HIPAA rights every time you go to the doctor is currently a paper system. And then we have an authority to bill your insurance that is also a paper system. We're going to do away with all that. Through ePCR and the ESO solution, you will actually sign on the computer screen in the back of the ambulance, and then your signature becomes part of that PCR patient care report. So no more matching up and collating those particular reports with your signatures. It's a much better solution. It's certainly going to be faster for us, and that's one of the reasons that it will be a more efficient billing process for us, and that turnaround time is going to be fantastic.
Very good.
Now, I will tell you there will be in the interim, there'll be a downtime, and I think that's something that the auditor's office needs to be quite aware of, because what you're going to have is your current billing is going to drop off as the new billing takes up. So there will be some, I think a couple of weeks, but we've talked with the ESO billing, or I'm sorry, the MedBill billing company, and I should have, before we put this into effect, I should be able to tell you exactly when those first billing cycles will come through.
Very good.
And Mr. Murphy had these appointments.
Okay, very good. So we have a motion to accept the three, so all in favor signify by saying aye. Or I guess, roll call.
Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Riggin?
Yes. Thank you. Got a rookie here today, so. Thank you. Thank you, Jason, for all your work on that. Okay, then the BI, Lana?
Point, Lon.
Good morning, Lana Jordan, Community Corrections. This is our annual home field equipment contract that we get with BI every year. I do have the original here. I don't know if you want the original to sign your...
Did he?
Yeah, Denise.
I didn't understand why this one's already signed. James King was at our board meeting, and so he signed it while he was present at the board meeting. There's the original. And that's the one with his signature on it.
I guess then I don't need it, if he's already signed it.
Okay,
Well, it's got a place for the other commissioners to sign it.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
thank you.
And this is the annual.
Yes.
I'll move approval of the BI agreement.
Second.
Oh, yeah, I do see that.
Okay. Call, please.
Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Riggin?
Yes.
And Mr. King?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now we have the IU Health, who's speaking on
Nancy, you want
Nancy.
to just give us a brief description on this? I hate to catch you off guard. Just for the
The
record.
compliance agreement.
Nancy Larson, Human Resources Director. IU Health is able to do our testing instead of going through US HealthWorks. It's a lot more affordable, and there is a $80 annual fee for them to do the paperwork. But that's all there is, just one time a year.
The savings in.
It is. I sent you the comparison of the two. So by going through our own clinic, we're going to save quite a bit of money.
Very good.
Appreciate you. Approval of the IU Health Workplace Service Compliance Agreement as presented.
And I second that. Okay. Roll call then. Nancy?
Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Riggin?
Yes. Okay. We have no contracts, no appointments, no table ordinance. We do have a presentation today. Jason, is this my copy?
You guys are gonna have to speak up louder too, or I can't pick it up off the speaker.
Okay, Jason.
This award is somewhat in the seventh hour, but we received it Friday evening from the Indiana Department of Homeland Security. Delaware County EMS was awarded a Indiana Foundation grant through the sales of license plates for $4,000 for safety equipment. We're going to upgrade our paramedics' ability to work in dangerous environments with those traffic safety vests, make them more visible, and then this particular grant was awarded through that Safe Indiana license plate sales. So it came in Friday evening, so I didn't have a chance to get it to you on the agenda, but we did receive the grant agreement. It is the 2014 Indiana Homeland Security Foundation, and it's a $4,000 reimbursement grant. So before you have the grant agreement as well as the ordinance for approval and creating a grant fund. This is not a grant that Delaware County EMS has ever received.
What would that number be, Denise?
2014012.
Dash 5,
12.
12.
I'll move for introduction of ordinance 2014-012.
Second down. Okay,
Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Reagan?
yes.
I'll move for suspension of the rules for ordinance 2014-012.
I'll second down.
Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Reagan?
Yes.
I'll move for approval of ordinance 2014-012.
Second down.
Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Reagan?
Yes.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank you very much. This money will be readily available to us as soon as we get this grant agreement back to the state. They get it approved, and then we'll be able to get those expenditures made.
Very
So
well.
thank you for getting that information.
Thank you. Okay, no other resolutions, department heads, tell us any good news out there? No monthly. So we have payments of claims of $1,029,659.14.
Move for payment of claims.
I'll second that.
Mr. Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Reagan?
Yes. Anybody have any like to say today to help them? Okay.
I'll move for, make a motion for
Motion to
recess.
recess, I'll second that.
Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Reagan?
Yes.
Enjoy your day.
Bye.
Lots of stuff.